Stop the comparison game. Comparing ourselves to other people only serves to hurt us or give us a false sense of power by bringing another person down. And if you have a shred of a conscience, you usually feel guilty for being that way. You have two options to feel more powerful, better about yourself, more confident. You can raise yourself up, or you can tear other people down. And then conversely, we spend time comparing ourselves in the negative, always falling short, always being less than other people, looking less, earning less, having a worse house, having whatever you pick that you compare and contrast yourself with other people, for better or for worse. It's a bad habit to have for your overall well-being, and it's a habit you should work to stop. It makes you feel like you're not a very good person if you bring other people down and talk negatively about other people to bring yourself up. You don't realize maybe that you're doing it to bring yourself up, but that's exactly what you're doing when you're being critical of other people. It's because you feel like, well, hey, I'm not so bad because I'm not doing that. Well, you know you have your own foibles. You may not be doing that, but you're doing the other thing. You may be better here, but you're worse over there. And that's exactly what you're doing when you're bringing other people down. Being critical of other people is making yourself feel better for where you're at and where you feel like you're failing because, hey, I'm not doing so bad. Look at that. It leaves you feeling sick to yourself. It sets seeds of negativity in your unconscious that you don't realize you're carrying. And when you're doing the opposite, comparing yourself to other people and seeing yourself as always less than, not only does that make you feel terrible, but it's also wholly unnecessary. Every person on this planet was born different. We're all unique. We all have our individual fingerprints. We all have our individual souls. We all have unique personalities and brain wiring. Everybody's mind is entirely different. We start out with this malleable thing filled with neurons, and depending on what our environment was and what we focused on, certain neurons died off, certain neurons were dug deep as connections and foundational beliefs, and then we've had a multitude of other experiences throughout life, and the cultural lens that we live in, and the religious lens that we live in, and the people that surround us, and so many things culminate to create you. Who you are, what you do, what you look like, how you think, how you operate. There's no one else on the planet like you. So it's like comparing apples and oranges. They're all fruit, but they're not going to be the same. They're not meant to be the same. It's not supposed to be the same. Better or worse. Is an apple better than an orange? Not really. They're both good for you. They're just different. We're meant to be different. We all have our strengths. We all have our weaknesses. The only person that you should healthfully compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. Trying to be a better, more fuller expression of who you believe you would like to be. A healthier, happier, more whole, solid, stable version of you. Ridding yourself of those things that you know are dragging you down. And building up those things that you know could raise you up. Because we all start at different places. We all land in different places. No one's situation is the same. And no one is the same. So you're comparing apples and oranges. You're only serving to hurt yourself, whichever way you do it, even when you're trying to raise yourself up by bringing other people down. And you're continually bringing yourself down when you compare yourself negatively to other people, for whatever reason. The only person you should compare yourself to ever is yourself. Are you a better version of you? And celebrate and enjoy your uniqueness. Celebrate and enjoy who you are. All the things that make you different are what make you special, because there's only one you, and that's what makes you valuable. There's only one you, there'll only ever be one you. And when you look backward, see how far you have come. See how much success you have achieved from where you started, with your own limitations, issues, and complications. See what you've overcome. Appreciate your beauty. Appreciate your intellect. Appreciate your capacities. Love yourself where you're at. And see where you can grow to be a better human being, a better version of you. Stop comparing and contrasting with other people. The only person you need to be better than is who you were yesterday, as the saying goes. Good morning.